friends, hello and welcome back. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely, does the voice squeak? Oh, I have to listen back to it. Does the voice squeak on your friends part? I've gotten a couple, what's the membership board? Anyway, couple comments. I think, I don't know if I just noticed some more, if it just happened one of them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop watching right off the beginning of the video. Is it bad? Is it bad? I don't know. It doesn't feel bad coming out. Maybe it is. Maybe it sounds terrible. I don't know. Love to hear the thoughts. Nonetheless, we are doing a team of all forwards versus a team of all defensemen. Gotta see, what wins out in this game. I mean, it's become a league that is more and more about the offense until you get to the playoffs where, hey, if you ain't locking them down defensively, things start to tighten up, but all of a sudden you're not playing the hottest puck anymore. What happens when you have the best forwards go up against the best defensemen? We haven't seen that, not this year, because we only had 4 all-stars. I was trying to all-star game anyway. We only had 4 all-stars that were defensemen. I still thought that was so crazy. That's still crazy to me that they only had 4 defensive all-stars. Consider, I don't know. Anyway, nonetheless, you'd think at least every team had 2. Every team had 3, really, 3 lines. But anyway, kind of crazy. Tough for those though. It's tougher than the defenseman. Anyway, looking at the team, you got Panarin, you got Connor McDavid, you have Nikita Kucherov on that first line, a disgusting first line. Jack Hughes, Mitch Marner, Robertson on the second. Some reason EA said, I'll put Matthews on a third line with Branton and Kachuk. That is a big line. Gee, that's a whole lot of meat right there. Those guys are going to plow over everybody. Could you imagine a line that size just coming at you with their size and ability? Whew. I'm gonna sit on the bench for that one. All right, somebody else. That's someone else's shift. I'm gonna give me some water. I mean, you're gonna put me on ice. I'm gonna trip one of them so I can sit in a box for a couple minutes. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. On defense though, where things get interesting, you have Leon Draisaitl and Nathan McKinnon. That's why McKinnon wasn't playing center. Sidney Crosby, Pettersson, Barkov, and Brandon Point. Typically, the centers have a lot better defensive statistics playing two or being in the middle of the ice playing 2 ways. So that kind of reflecting there, EA putting them on defense. We'll see how they do. John Gibson and net for our forwards using goalies. Both should be an 86 overall, if I'm mistaken. Our defensive team coming out of Seattle, we have Rasmus Dahlin, Erik Karlsson, Roman Josi on the first line. Now looking at some of these stats for the Karlsson's ridiculous. He's got a great shot too. That's the thing about the game, is you kind of have to give them a good shot. I mean, he's got 35 goal scorer shot stats in this game. You kind of have to give him a good shot to get the overall set up the way the attribute system is. So that's the same with the forwards, right? Like, you have to have the defensive awareness so high, even if they're not good defensively, to get the attributes up. Roman Josi, another one, not the best of shots, 92-91. Vince Dunn gonna crack the lineup. Good for him. Dougie Hamilton. How's Dougie Hamilton look? I know he's got a wicked power, a lot of shot. Listen, I'm gonna take a break. Sound it out, deep breaths, try again. Dougie Hamilton has a wicked powerful shot, and we're seeing it 93/94 there, one of the hardest shots in the league. Devin Tays, Jacob Slavin, Noah Dobson, Sergachev, Sider, Rielly on defense. We have Quinn Hughes. This is interesting. They're going to give us Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar at the top. A really good shot, really good passer, some of the best. And look at 97/98 for Makar. Is that where he's best? Or should EA be putting him as a forward? Kind of like, same could be said about Adam Fox. An interesting setup here. EA did that kind of with the defense for the forwards as well, though, right? Put some of their best playmaking players in McKinnon. Who was it? It was McKinnon. You had Pettersson, some really good players, opposed to going with like the low raws and slapping them on defense. We'll see if that works out here. Nonetheless, here we go. Game number 1. Anaheim, Seattle. Anaheim being the forwards coming out early. Kucherov, Sidney Crosby for defenseman up there, letting these guys get some pretty high quality scoring opportunities right there in the slot. Gonna get it's gonna be Seattle bouncing back. Victor Hedman up in front and around the goalie, all up in his business, but Anaheim's gonna get the insurance goal. There's that Auston Matthews line that we was just talking about. Good luck pushing them out of the way. Good luck. You love some Cale Makar action, but good luck getting him to push those guys out in front of the net. Roman Josi is going to answer quickly, though, and they need to. They need one more goal, 7 minutes left. You'd like to see, I think, the defenseman kind of jump ahead early here in this series, kind of build a little bit of a confidence. Cam Talbot playing good there, making some big cues on Jack Hughes, Nikita Kucherov and company, and it's going to be the team of forwards that wins game number 1. Again, I think if you're the defense, you think they're the underdogs here. You think, how am I going to possibly keep up with the goal scoring prowess that is this forwards group? But we need to try to get ahead early, kind of put them on their toes, maybe knock the confidence down a little bit and say, hey, can't score as easily as he thought. Tkachuk and Adam Fox with the goals in period 1. It's going to stay tied at 1 apiece. And here we go. Here's what the defense happens. The problem is, again, can the defense find a way to put pucks in the back of the net when they lock them down on the defensive side? Another save there by Talbot on McKinnon. And it has been all defenseman here in the 3rd period, but again, it looks like defensemen shooting a puck. Look at these guys. Everybody's shooting a puck from the top to point. They have no high quality scoring opportunities. Well, they had one. I should say that. The rest are all around the circles. And you kind of expect that, you're getting it right there. A bunch of defensemen, they don't know where else to shoot. They're up there in the crease, putting their hands up, and you're like, what do I do with these? Let me back up a little bit and shoot where I'm used to. Anaheim's going to get the goal, or the bread man, artemi Panarin with the goal. It is 2-0 forwards, and that was a tough one. I think the defenseman needed to win that one. Forwards might run away with this series. Period 1, 2-1. Kaprizov, Nikita Kucherov, the Russians putting in some work. Carlson on Johnny G. There's the insurance goal. Kucherov going for the hat trick in this game. He's got 2. 3-2. Seattle's going to bounce back. Eric Carlson with another goal. It's really been Eric Carlson and friends. I mean, Carlson's been the main producer of this team. And that's kind of, what he does for teams when he's on them, typically when he's alone. He's the lone scoring wolf. Nathan McKinnon up there from the point. That's what the defensemen have been trying to do this entire series. Putting one in the back of the net, it's not happening. There's a power play there, empty-handed, and it looks like the Anaheim Ducks, the all-forwards team's going to win this one again. Seattle outshooting them 33-30. The scoring chances just haven't been there. They haven't been as high quality. They're having a hard time finding, the slot, finding a spot in front of the net. But there's 2 goals right there, trying to bounce back. Quinn Hughes, Noah Dobbs, and Quinn Hughes another one that can definitely get this defensive team back into it. We'll see if they can do it. They're going to give up 2 goals to McDavid and Draisaitl. They've been wreaking havoc on defenses for quite some time. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Nathan McKinnon, or Mikko Rantanen, I should have said there. Shot saved there. 2-2 game is tied. And there's the game, potential game winner, we should say. Adam Fox on John Gibson. Again, another one at the point. Maybe a little redirect action, possibly screening the goalie, but it doesn't matter because Jack Hughes says, hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to walk up in here on the front doorstep, put one in the back of the net, a little backhand action possibly there. Here we go. Period number 3 complete. 3-3. And I'm going for the broom job. Seattle's got to put up one in the back of the net here if they want any chance of potentially clawing back into this series, or it is all but over. And it has been all forwards. And look at this. About 12 shots to 1. Yeah, they was going to win that game. Seattle didn't even compete in overtime. Did we get 3-on-3 action? I would assume we got it. Let's playoffs. Did we get 3-on-3 action still? Because, that's probably a big part of it. You can't get the puck off those forward sticks. And the defenseman, they're not really built for that. Leon Draisaitl with the goal. Cam Talbot did his best. Cam Talbot was getting peppered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots. 12 shots in just 9 minutes in that overtime period there. Couldn't quite get the job done for even one game good to defense. It was all forwards in this one. And, just to look, Pettersson led everybody in points. I mean, it was a low-scoring affair. What does defense look like? You have to wonder, right? Pettersson led all players with 5 points. McDavid only had a goal. Again, they weren't easy to come by. Now, defenseman, can we see both teams? Nah, it's just going to show the defenseman. That's cool. So, looking at the defenseman, 3 points, 2 points. Like we said, Carlson had a big impact there. Dobson had a good impact. But there's only 6 players that scored a goal in 4 games. Made it tough for this team here. Tough sledding. Nonetheless, that is going to wrap things up for this video. As always, if you all enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate you liking, subscribing. You never have to. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.